Ciao ragazzi! Today we're diving into how Italy organizes its geography and government, cities, provinces, and regions. And we will compare it to the US system for cities, counties, and states. If you have ever been confused about Italian maps or ever wondered how Sicily or Umbria or Tuscany compare to a state like California, stick around because I will break it down for you. In Italy, the very basic unit is called Comune, which in English is like a city or a municipality. A comune can be a big city like Rome or a very small town with just a few hundred people. Each comune has a mayor and a town council. In the US, the equivalent is the city. Both systems handle things like local services, schools, and community regulations. Above the comune in Italy, we have the Provincia. Think of it as a middle level, like what a county is in the United States. Provinces group together multiple cities and frazioni. Let me just give you a very quick rundown of what a frazione is. Frazioni in Italy are very small villages with just a few residents, sometimes even 2 or 3, maybe 10, and they belong to a larger comune. They are not independent municipality, but they are more like subdivisions, like neighborhoods or smaller communities within a town. All right, let me just give you an example so it makes more sense. For instance, Perugia is both a city and the capital of the province of Perugia, which covers a large part of Umbria. In the US, counties work in a very similar way. They group together several cities or towns, and often they have their own government functions like courts, sheriff departments, and local services. The key difference, I would say, in the US, counties tend to have a bigger role in administration compared to the Italian provincia. Now, let's go even bigger. What comes after the provincia? We have regioni. What are Italian regioni compared to maybe US states? Italy is divided into 20 regions, like Umbria, which is my region, there's Tuscany, Sicily, and so forth. Each region has its own government and some legislative powers. 5 of these regions, Sicilia, Sardegna, Valle d'Aosta, Trentino Alto Adige, and Friuli Venezia Giulia, they have something called a special status, so Statuto Speciale, which gives them more autonomy. In the US, the corresponding to Italian regions are states, and they tend to have much more power than Italian regions. I would say power and autonomy. US states can make their own laws, manage taxes, and have a lot of independence from Washington. Italian regions have their own autonomy as well, but they're more tightly connected to Rome than US states are connected to Washington, D.C. So let's make a quick recap. In Italy, we start from comune, which is city or town. Then we move on to the provincia, which is like a county in the US. And then we have regione, which is like a state in the US. And in the US, as you already know, we have city, county, and state. So both systems have 3 levels, but the amount of power that each level has is different. Okay, to clarify it even better, let's make an example. It only helps me understand things once I see it practically with an example, and I hope it helps you as well. So if you live in a city, that means that you are a resident of the comune of a city. That comune belongs to the province of Perugia, and that province is a part of the region Umbria. Very similarly, in the US, you could live in Austin, so you are a resident of the city of Austin, which is located in Travis County in the state of Texas. Again, pretty similar in structure, but a little different when it comes to power and autonomy. So now you know how comuni, province, and regioni compare to the US cities, counties, and states. Next time you look at an Italian map, I hope it makes a lot more sense. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to know more about Italy, its culture, and its language, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share with a friend, and let me know in the comments where you're watching from. Ci vediamo presto. Ciao!